Ahoy, mateys. The year is 1644, and you are a humble sailor, aboard an uncharted ship sailing for the fabled riches of the East Indies. But as fortune would have it, your vessel runs aground on a hidden reef, and you find yourself marooned on the shores of a strange new land. With naught but the clothes on your back and a thirst for adventure, you set out to explore this unknown territory in the hopes of finding something, anything that can help you survive. What you discover instead is a vast, empty beach littered with pieces of eight and other riches beyond your wildest dreams. You've stumbled upon the lost treasure of the Dutch East India Company, or have you? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are exploring the legend of the lost Dutch treasure ships off the coast of Australia. In 1644, two Dutch ships, the Batavia and the Amsterdam, were sailing from Indonesia to the Dutch Cape Colony when they were caught in a violent storm. The storm caused the ships to run aground on a hidden reef near the present-day Perth, Western Australia. All on board the vessels perished, leaving behind only the riches they had been carrying. Now, word of the disaster reached the Dutch East India Company, or VOC, and they dispatched a search party to find the lost treasure. The search party consisted of two ships, the Atala and the Reger's Wolf, which set sail from Indonesia in 1656. After weathering a second devastating storm, the searchers found the wrecked remains of the Batavia and the Amsterdam and began the arduous task of salvaging what they could. Despite the efforts of the salvage crews, only a small portion of the treasure was ever recovered. And since then, the ocean has claimed the rest of the riches, making them one of the largest maritime mysteries of all time. So, what exactly makes these sunken treasures so significant? For starters, the amount of wealth on board the ships was staggering. The Batavia alone was carrying over 2 million guilders worth of spices, gold and silver, which in today's money would be worth billions of dollars. Additionally, the ships were laden with exotic goods from the East Indies, such as silk, porcelain, and ivory, making them a highly sought-after prize for any would-be treasure hunter. Another reason why these sunken treasures are so important is because they offer a unique window into the past. The goods on board the ships would have been at the forefront of trade between Europe and Asia at the time, and would have been highly prized by collectors and merchants alike. By studying the artifacts, historians can learn more about the global trade, networks, and cultural exchanges that were taking place during the 17th century. Finally, there is the sheer mystery surrounding the loss of the Batavia and the Amsterdam. The ships were lost for nearly 2 centuries before they were discovered in 1867 and 1868 respectively, and even today many questions remain about their final voyage. What caused the storm that led to their demise? Why were the ships sailing so close to the coast? And what happened to the crew after the ships wrecked? These are just some of the questions that continue to fascinate researchers and treasure hunters alike. While the search for the lost Dutch treasure ships off the coast of Australia has not yielded any major discoveries in recent years, it remains an active and ongoing exploration. Who knows what other secrets the ocean will reveal? Perhaps one day soon the lost treasure of the VOC will be found. It's providing an invaluable glimpse into one of the most fascinating periods of maritime history. Thanks for watching. Which historical treasure would you like us to cover next?